Welcome everybody, my name is David, and this afternoon we are going to do some sinus and allergy Qigong routines. And we'll start with just a gentle warm-up here, just very gentle, hands up by the face. This opens up the cervical spine. So this routine was designed by me over about a 10-year period. I have suffered serious allergy issues growing up in the Sacramento Valley all of my life, and I've had 2 sinus surgeries. And it wasn't until I started doing Qigong that I really got a handle on the Chinese medicine viewpoint and how Chinese medicine practitioners, Qigong masters, deal with allergy and sinus issues. So this program is designed for you to use both as a preventative and also as something to do when you're in a sinus allergy event. So we're going to start with our middle fingers. There are 7 steps to this program, and I'll explain what's going on with all 7 as we go through it. Each of the steps is designed to be done for 2 minutes. We're not going to do the full 2 minutes, otherwise we're going to be here for 30 to 40 minutes. So we're going to start step 1. We're going to open up the lower sinuses, middle fingers right pressed up against the bridge of the nose, all the way under the cheekbones, firm pressure. 2 minutes is what you want to do this for. 2 minutes, firm pressure. This step and many of the other steps can be done seated. There's really only one step in this routine that requires you to be standing, and that's step number 5, and I'll explain it as we go through the routine. What we're doing here is we're putting firm pressure into these lower sinuses. 2 minutes, we'll simulate that 2 minutes is done. We come to surrender hands, palms facing forward. Close your eyes, and now that area touched with your fingers, you want to flood that area with white light. And just take several deep breaths into those lower sinuses. Several breaths, flooding the area with white light. That's step 1. Also, you want to have Kleenex tissue available, because even if you don't have a sinus event that's active, you're going to clear your sinuses. You're going to clear any debris out of your sinuses as a result of doing this routine. Step 2, the upper sinuses right above the eyebrows. We're going to take our thumbs and our middle fingers. We're going to crook our middle fingers, and we're going to put the thumbs on our temples, middle fingers touching here just above the bridge of the nose, and firm pressure here, right above the eyebrows. Firm pressure, 2 minutes. So this is going to open up the upper sinuses, these upper sinuses. Taking some nice deep breaths. If you can, it's ideal to do both the inhale and the exhale through the nose. But naturally, if you're suffering a sinus or an allergy event or even a cold, your nasal passages at this point may still be plugged, so you'll have to breathe out. You may have to breathe in and out through the mouth. Ideally, you want to keep the breath nasal as much as possible. So 2 minutes, we'll simulate the 2 minutes is done. We come to surrender hands, close our eyes, and now we want to flood those upper sinuses with white light. It's not necessary to see white light unless you're a very unique person and can see colors on demand with your eyes closed. Most people can't. I don't have an on and off switch for that myself. So it's enough for you just to repeat silently in your mind, white light, white light. And you've touched those sinuses, so you have sensation. So white light, white light. You could just repeat that over and over for this portion after you've done the active exercise portion. And then we shake it out. That's step 2 concluded. Step 3, the ears. Ears, inner ears, eustachian tubes. Make a V with the index finger and the middle finger. And we place this V firmly behind the ears. And now we're going to vigorously rub with the fingers, right? Keeping the ears in that V. Your thumbs are going to be moving across your jaw, the lower part of your jaw, as you do this. Again, 2 minutes. So why do we do this? Why do we do this step? Well, your sinuses will often drain into your inner ears, and you can get an ear infection if that happens without a smooth flow of the debris, the mucus, the drainage. 2 minutes, we'll simulate the 2 minutes is up. We come to surrender hands, and now we flood the ears, the inner ears, the outer ears, with white light. And it's enough just to say, my ears are filled with white light. You can just repeat that softly in your mind, or if your spouse or whoever you're with doesn't mind, you can say it out loud. Your brain knows what to do with that information. My ears are filled with white light. And then we shake it out. That's step 3. So now we've got all that gunk coming down the throat, the esophagus. So step 4 is about putting energy into the throat to help this drainage. This step is also good if you have a sore throat for any reason. So firm pressure here. Firm pressure. Two minutes. We'll simulate the 2 minutes is up. We come to surrender hands, and then my throat is filled with white light. My throat is filled with white light. Just breathe into that. Notice any changes in the amount of air you can get in or out through your nose, inhaling or exhaling at this point. And then relax, shake it out a little bit. So that was step 4 of the throat. Step 5 is a sinus flow Qigong exercise. This one, you definitely want to have tissue Kleenex available. This is the one step that needs to be done standing up, because what we're going to do is we're going to tilt the sinuses to assist in the drainage. So we start with our hands palm up at the waist, and before we begin the breath, we just reach down, tucking in our chin, and we're looking at our hands as we come down. You're bending over a little bit. Then from here, we start the inhale, keeping the chin tucked in. You're watching your fingers, and it's like your fingers are tilting your head back, all the way back, top of the inhale. As you exhale, you spiral the hands down at the side, tuck in the chin, and you come down. So the top of your head at this point is pointed toward the earth. Then you're inhaling as you come up, following the hands. It's almost like your hands are tilting your head even though you're not touching your hands to your face. Exhale, spiral at the waist. Spiraling the hands at the waist opens the body. So we're tucking in our chin, top of our head is tilted towards the earth. Keeping the chin tucked in, we'll do this. This will be the last time we do this. 2 minutes is what you want to do this if you're doing it for an active event. And then we spiral at the waist and we come to surrender hands. So at this point, I recommend, even if you don't think you have some drainage, get a tissue out and check your nose. You could even do that Valsalva exercise that you do when you're descending in an airplane by plugging your nose and blowing out. This will help equalize the pressure in the ears. So that's step 5. Step 6 is definitely going to get whatever debris, mucus, drainages in your nasal passages, it's going to force it out. This is called fire breathing. So we're going to make a hand position. This is called Dantian hands, where we interlace the webbing of the index finger and the thumb together, and we place this hand position right over the belly. Fire breathing, the emphasis is on the exhale out the nose. We're also going to inhale through the nose, but we're not really paying attention to the inhale. The inhale happens by itself. In fire breathing, I usually teach 7 exhales out of the mouth, or out of the nose, and then 2 deep breaths in and out through the nose. So we'll do this twice. You'll get to see what fire breathing does. So we start, and then it's like your bellows. You're forcing the air out of your nose. And then we go to 2 deep belly breaths. It's the 7 fire breaths. You don't have to be specific. You could do 8, you could do 12. The real important part of this step with fire breathing is you want to clear the nasal passages of mucus and drainage. Always, again, good step, bring out the tissue, check your nasal passages. Let's do that one more time. So 7 fire breaths and 2 deep belly breaths, Dantian breaths. So and then deep Dantian breaths, deep belly breaths here, just a couple. And then again, the tissue. Check your sinuses, check your nasal drainage. So step 6, fire breathing, is designed to clear everything out. So step 7 is a lung cleansing Qigong exercise. And we're going to use the white light as we do this. We start with our hands at prayer position right here at the heart space, what the ancient Chinese call the heart mind. In my practice, I call this the lotus heart jewel. It's our emotional center. So we start in prayer hands, and then from here we inhale. White light. You can even say my lungs are filled with white light. Little pause at the top of the inhale. And then as we exhale, the exhale's done through the nose if you can do that. And we come down, a little bit of a curvature to the spine as you come down, and really squeeze your abs here. You want to squeeze out anything in the lower lobes of the lungs. Little pause at the bottom of the exhale, and then inhale. My lungs are filled with white light. Pause, exhale, squeezing the abs as you come down. So you do this for 2 minutes. We're going to do one more. Inhale. My lungs are filled with white light. Exhale. My lungs are clear. Surrender hands. So that is step 7. That's the final step. Thank you for allowing me to teach you this sinus allergy routine. This is available both on my YouTube channel and through this program that you're currently watching. Blessings and love. Namaste.